Mickey Campbell here, author of Make It Happen and founder of Get Right Personal Training. I would like to thank you for tuning into this episode of Transformation Talk Tuesday. As you know, the goal of this show is to help anyone looking to transform their body, mind, and spirit find success on their journey. We will discuss starting the journey, what you should be doing, and overcoming some of the obstacles that will inevitably come up along the way. Today's episode is titled Emotional Barriers to Weight Loss Transformation. It sounds counterintuitive to say that you want to lose weight, but your feelings about weight loss are holding you back. Nonetheless, emotional barriers to weight loss are well documented and often significant. Honestly, probably the biggest obstacle that people face on any transformation journey is overcoming the emotional barriers. I tell people all the time that transformation is 80% mental. Most people think that dieting, exercise, and overall physical effort is the hard part of the transformation. But truthfully, once you got your mind right, the effort is the easiest part. These emotional barriers that often get in the way may include skepticism about your ability to reach your goals, negative associations with physical activity, high stress levels, or simply a lack of motivation. How do you overcome these barriers, and what do you do about it? That's a great question. Let's start with number one, skepticism about your ability to reach your goals. You have to believe in yourself. I don't care who you are, there's at least one thing in your life that you have accomplished that at one time or one point or the other, you didn't know if you were capable of doing it or not. Whether you have to go all the way back to learning to drive or finishing school, passing a test, getting a certain job, baking a cake, swim, or even all the way back to walking. I don't care. There's something that you've discovered about yourself at some point in life, and that is, if you want it bad enough, you'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. So it isn't that you don't believe you can achieve your goals. It's simply that you don't know if you really want to yet or not. And you're tricking yourself into acting as if you think maybe you aren't capable of doing it. I know because I've been there. I've hid behind this one myself on way more occasions than I care to admit. So I'm encouraging you to stop the BS right now. And if you're serious about transformation, know that you can do it. Believe in yourself and make it important enough to yourself to make it happen. Number two, negative associations with physical activity. Trust me, I get this one too. My negative association was that I knew I wasn't capable of doing a fraction of what I was able to do before my injury. It made me feel really low, to be honest. My self-worth was always based on my abilities as an athlete and my physical strength. So getting started back with my physical training was a daily mind screw. I'll be honest, the way it made me feel sucked. But see, I had to start looking at it as though I was doing what I could do, and I was doing what I could do at 100%. I realized that I had to focus on what I could do, not what I couldn't, and find training styles that I could enjoy while challenging me to push myself and get 100% out of me in effort. And that's what I encourage anyone to do. If whatever you're looking at is overwhelming you, find activities that you enjoy doing. Commit to doing them consistently, and the momentum that you develop will give you what you need to increase the intensity and add to your routine when the time comes. You don't have to go out and do 100 burpees or run 5 miles to be active. Taking a walk and doing some circuit training will take you way further than you think. In order for any ship to sail the ocean, it has to leave the bay. So this should change your perspective on physical activity. Number three, high stress levels. This is actually the best reason to start a transformation journey. If you have a high stress level, odds are that you're stressed about something that you have absolutely zero control over. Face it, most of us waste a lot of time stressing over the past, which we can't go back and change, or the future, it isn't even here yet. And most of the things that we worry about happening in the future either don't ever happen or aren't as bad as we thought they were going to be when they did end up happening. Do I worry? Yeah, of course I do. I try really hard not to, but I'm human just like everyone else. And especially right now with all that's going on in our world. But you know what? Just like you, I don't have any control over it. And all I can do is control myself and how I react to whatever comes my way. I know when I'm able to focus more on what I can control, like how I move my body and what foods I put into my mouth or don't put into my mouth, the less I find myself worrying about things that I can't control. And the better my state of mind is, the better my overall well-being is, and I simply feel better about me, life, and the rest of the world. Stress is not healthy. And it's just a common fact that a healthy diet and consistent exercise routine improves or reduces high stress levels. Stress? Come on now. Ain't nobody got time for that. Now for number 4, lack of motivation. This is the crippler. I or no other transformation coach, or no one else on planet Earth for that matter, can provide you with the motivation you need. That is something that has to be birthed from within you. You either have it or you don't. For me, I was fed up with being sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was ready for change. And I knew that I was going to do whatever it took to make it happen. Your health and wellness should be what motivates you. If you're overweight now and feel miserable about it, think about 10 more years maybe and down the road and even carrying more weight. What will you do? There are probably things already now that you aren't able to do, and you're young. Who's going to help you in 10 or 15 years from now? Why put more hardships on yourself than you have to? Do something now and be able to do more for yourself in the future. Be proactive. Get motivated. Decide that this is the time for change. You deserve to be happy and feel good. I know at one time, I couldn't tie my shoes without feeling like I was being suffocated. Much less go out and play ball with my son in the yard. And that sucked. That sucked way more than any of the work I did for my transformation. Jim Rohn said, we must all suffer from one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The difference is discipline weighs ounces while regret weighs tons. Find your motivation. You'll be so glad you did, I promise. Listen, I believe in you and you are worthy. I will do anything I can to help you if you're truly ready to transform. It's my life's passion to help as many people as I can overcome that place that I once found myself in. I know how dark it is there, and I despise that feeling and absolutely hate to see anyone trapped there. I know I went through what I did to help others get out of rock bottom, regain their smile, and make it happen. I hope the content of this episode of Transformation Talk Tuesday brings you some value. Thank you for hanging around all the way to the end. And if you made it this far, I would like to extend a special offer your way. I'm starting my online transformation coaching program. And so the first 5 people that comment below with hashtag make it happen will receive my new ebook, Transformation Secrets, a 21-day food log, an activity log, a list of daily affirmations, and 1 month of online transformation coaching for free. So comment, make it happen below if you're watching this. If you're listening on a podcast, comment on any Instagram post that I have up, hashtag make it happen. You can find me on Instagram at Mickey Campbell Get Right. Thanks again and have a blessed day. Hey y'all, thanks for hanging around. Check out the videos here, and if you haven't already, be sure to hit subscribe. I'd love to hear from you, so don't forget to comment below. Please feel free to share this video with anyone you think that the content may serve. God bless.